Hello students, in our previous class we have already discussed about different parts of flower. So today we will be discussing about types of flower. There are two types of flower, bisexual flower and unisexual flower. So let us understand what is bisexual flower and what is unisexual flower. So bisexual flower are those flower which has both the reproductive parts, that is male reproductive part as well as female reproductive part within a same flower. Example is China rose or hibiscus, the model of which we have already discussed in our previous class. Second, unisexual flower. Unisexual flower are those flower which has either male reproductive part or female reproductive part, not both, either one of them. Example is papaya. Next, we will be discussing function of a flower. So, what work does flower have? The function of the flower is not just to add as a beautifying agent to the plant. It has one main purpose, that is reproduction. Flower acts as a reproductive part to the plant. Why is reproduction necessary? Reproduction is necessary for continuation of the species. If reproduction does not take place, then that certain species after a time is gonna extinct. For reproduction to occur, two steps is necessary. Number one step is pollination and another one is fertilization. Today we will be discussing just about pollination. What is pollination? What are its types? So next let us understand what is pollination. Pollination means transfer of pollen grains from anther to the stigma of the plant. This is first step which has to take place for reproduction to occur. There are two types of pollination, self-pollination and cross-pollination. So let us understand what is self-pollination. Self-pollination means transfer of the pollen grains from anther to the stigma of the same flower. This self-pollination usually takes place in bisexual flower. Now we will be understanding what is cross-pollination. Cross-pollination means pollen grain from anther is transferred to the stigma of another flower.